Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to give you a brief walkthrough of how to use and access things on our MyMCPS classroom. So if you guys at this point log into MyMCPS classroom, you will see a class called this, right? And that it's published, so you will already have access to it and can see what I'm seeing. So this is the home page when you log in. And there's a few things that I do want to point out. So anytime you see a play button, and this is throughout the entire course, you'll be able to click that and you will hear me. And I will probably be explaining something from that page or asking a question. So I encourage you to click that. I'm not going to play it right now because you guys can get on your own. The other thing is on the board, you will see what we're going to be doing just this first week of our course, right? So Monday through Friday. If I go ahead and I click on the board, it will open a new tab and I will get more specifics about those days. So as you can see right now, Monday through Friday is up here. And these will not be available until the day of. So I'm going to show you a little bit, but when you first log in, if you're logging in today or this weekend, you won't actually be able to click any of this until you get to the day of. But then once it is published, it'll be there for you to reference. So for instance, Monday will be available at 11:30 on Monday for you to preview, right? Because that's a day that we're meeting. And what I see here is I see the objective, right? The more specific objective of what we're going to be covering. And then I can click here to see the plan for Monday, July 20th. So when I click this, it's going to take me to another page, right? And I can get the objective, I can get the agenda, and then oh look, here's a play button, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what we're going to be doing. What's also important for you to note here are some of these links that are over here. So I can click this Zoom link, and it'll open another tab. And this is how I'm going to access all the Zooms. So you can see that they're already set up for the entire course. The top one will be the one that you're going to be clicking, right? So I will click join, right? So make sure you're joining the correct one. So I will click join. And then after the fact, if I go to cloud recordings, that's where they will be saved, right? So in case you want to go back and reference something, or in case you have some issues with Zoom and you don't see the meeting, that will be there for you as well. So I'll go back to this page. The other thing is, so like the first day, we're going to be using a pair deck. This is not linked yet, but it will be linked as of how to access that pair deck and then how to get back to the cloud recording. If that doesn't work for you, I did limit what you could see on the left here, which is really the only things you need. So you could go right to modules and you will see exactly what I saw when I clicked on the board, and you can go right to Zoom. Okay. The last thing, or I guess the last two things I want to point out is if you click my laptop here, it'll open up another page that gives you contact information for me, so you can go ahead and email me, as well as a discussion board. So the final thing I do want to show you guys is when I go, here, and I'm going to show you Tuesday, because Tuesday is an asynchronous day, meaning you're working on your own. We're not meeting on Tuesday. So this will be available at 8 a.m. for you guys to have access to. And what's a little bit different about this page, or these pages, is that you have this arrow here because you're going to be moving through things on your own. Okay, so that is the setup of our MyMCPS classroom for this summer. If you have any questions already, you can of course reach out to me, and keep in mind that those modules, those specifics for the days, won't be available until the day of. But I do encourage you to check them out on days that we are meeting before we actually meet, so that you have an idea of what we're going to be doing going into it. Thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to working with you guys starting next week. Thanks, everyone.